A lot of people debate whether which phone is better, Apple or Android. Well, when I say Android, I mean about whatever phone uses Android OS, such as Google or Samsung, or for one person in the classroom, OnePlus. There are pros and cons to each side of the story, each side of the argument, I should say, but the pros for Apple heavily outweigh the cons. And its pros are its security, its ecosystem, and its design and UI. So, and people would think this is just a meaningless argument. Why argue about it? Well, why not? It's a speech final, and I'll go out with a bang. And it's divisive. Since Apple's OS, called iOS, is a closed operating system, and Android is open for anyone to use and modify, it's much more difficult for hackers to find weak spots in the code in iOS compared to Android OS to find ways to access your valuable and private information. According to Norton LifeLock, Apple does not allow access to modify its iOS operating systems, which provides Apple with complete autonomy with its OS. Apple uses app tracking transparency to make sure its third-party developers cannot steal your information without you acknowledging it and signing off on it. If you're wondering what that is, it's whenever you see a pop-up before you get into a freshly downloaded app, and you see, would you like this so and so game to allow access to your data? You should say no on that. According to the Wall Street Journal, since Apple has added app tracking transparency, advertisers have dropped the advertising budget for iOS devices by one third. That says that advertisers are less likely to target ads on iOS devices compared to Android devices. And its ecosystem, the, called the Apple ecosystem, is a term referring to the Apple family of products that work together to make the same in the same environment to make the user experience better. Apple takes pride in the seamless integration between AirPods, iPhones, HomePods, Apple Watches, iPads, iMacs, etc. In the said ecosystem, it becomes easy for many devices to be used in tandem with each other. You can take a photo on your iPhone, then go to your iMac and put it as your wallpaper, or you can answer calls via HomePod without touching your phone. People say that the ecosystem is predatory, but then they use the Google family of products, which is more affectionately known as Better Together, their response to Apple's ecosystem. According to the Tech Journeyman, Better Together does most of the things that Apple does, but it works at it. Apple is known for the clean design of its products and apps, which can better the user experience. They use three key design tools on iOS devices: is clarity, deference, and depth. And all three of those work together to make the user experience better and make it look sleek, timeless, and display their messages clearly. Apple has built a reputation on its sleek, timeless, and high quality products from iPhone to iMac. The Apple has always incorporated all three of those of those points, which are security, ecosystem, and design, into the Apple experience. These heighten the Apple experience to new levels that only Apple users can experience, and that makes that says why Apple is better than Android. I'd like to take time to thank you, Coach, for teaching me and coaching me throughout the past couple of years. And I'm sad to see you go, and I wish that I would have had some world history with you, but c'est la vie. And it's unfortunate to see you go, but best of luck in your future endeavors.